Aloha, everyone. My name is Carly. Today, I'm joined by my grandma, my tutu, Yvonne, who is of Native Hawaiian descent, and she's born and raised here in Hawaii on the island of Kauai. And for this project, we're going to be talking about a dish known as poi beef stew. And beef stew is found in many different cultures, but we're putting a little twist on it because we're incorporating poi into the making of this dish. And as we all know, poi is a staple within the Hawaiian diet. So I'm going to stop blabbing on and I'm going to let you, Tutu, take it away. So tell us a little bit about poi beef stew.
Okay. Stew was a main staple in growing up here in the islands. You could make a really big pot and feed a huge family and still have leftovers for the next day, hopefully. And so the ingredients, you start off with a cut of beef, and it would be beef stew, which you could find in the local markets, all cut up and cubed. So you buy that and you bring in potatoes, carrots, onions, and sometimes we add other green vegetables like string beans that was grown in the garden, in the backyard. So it's very simple. We're going to start off with browning the beef. If you don't brown the beef, it doesn't have a good flavor. So brown your beef, sear it, but don't burn it. And then as you're browning, you add in your chopped or diced onions, and onions will give it a good flavor. So once it's brown, you add water and you fill it up till above the beef and you let it simmer until the beef is tender. So when your beef is getting to the point where it's tender, you can start adding your potatoes and carrots and continue the cooking process. And as that's happening, you can add in your tomato sauce. If it's a huge pot of stew, like a stock pot, you might want to add 2 cans of tomato sauce or a can of tomato paste. And then you start seasoning it for taste with the salt and pepper. It was very simple. And some people might want to add minced garlic to it also. So when the just about your potatoes and carrots are tender, you start adding poi, which has already been mixed. Instead of using flour as a thickener, which most cultures will do, but here in Hawaii, some us old timers will add poi when it's available. And today we get poi available. So we are adding poi and you continue to add it to the thickness that you want. So that's the poi stew recipe.